What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. I got a fresh single for you guys. If it's the first time to the channel, stop hesitating. Subscribe button down there. Hit it for me. Today's video. The CNN guest. He says, "Bud, COVID-19 is a big deal." Until it's not a big deal. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. CNN guest says COVID-19 isn't as big a concern for social justice protests because racism is a public health crisis. Maybe he's got some good reasoning here. You know me. I like to listen to what they got to say. Maybe he's got some good reasoning. Let's jump into this, though. Let's see what he's going to say. So it says right here, while discussing social distancing on CNN, Dr. Rob Davidson said that the lack of COVID-19 precautions at social justice protests aren't as concerning. Hey, I'm not really concerned about them, as the crowd at the White House for Donald Trump's RNC convention speech, because of racism is the public health issue. Okay, I got you. So the crowd out here, COVID knows, hey, you know, this crowd out here protesting, we're not going to touch them, but we're definitely going to come down hard on Donald Trump's crowd because, you know, we're against Donald Trump. COVID-19 is fully against Donald Trump. Do you see how they're spinning this? If you still believe in the COVID-19 lie, you got to trust me on this. But they have been lying the whole time. All you got to do, I'm gonna show y'all something later. I'm gonna show y'all something later about this whole COVID-19, about who's been gaining from all this. Because the middle class right now, boy, we're being flattened. Middle class getting flattened. The poor was already poor, with the middle class getting flattened out. Let's see what else he's got to say. So, of course, he said members of the media heavily criticized President Trump for allowing 1,500 people to sit in close quarters outside the White House for his Thursday night speech, citing the risk of COVID. Oh, got a risk. Man, that's probably going to be a case of the sniffles. Stop, man. Citing the risk COVID-19 spread since attendees weren't required to be tested for the virus and very few people wore masks. It's like, well, dang, bud, I'm just done with it. How about that? Can I say that to you and I just be done with it? Because you keep doing contradictory information. You know what I'm saying? You tell me one day not to wear a mask. You tell me the next day not to wear a mask. And then you tell me, oh, the mask with a valve on it. Oh, you don't need to wear that one because you're spreading it more. It's like, oh, man, now you need to, you know what I'm saying? It's all, wear your goggles. It's just like, I'm just done with you, dude. Okay? I mean, I'm letting it go, bro. I'm getting out here. I'm going to hit the waves. We're going to ride this thing right on out. So it said on Friday, however, thousands of people marched in Washington, D.C. in protest of police brutality against minorities. The protest was labeled as a March on Washington. March on what? We coming to march right up to your doorstep. You gonna hear us and smell us today. We farting and all out here. I mean, y'all, it's a bud. Can somebody do something to contribute to society? Do you see what I'm saying? But is nobody working? Obviously. Good God, man. Try to get some of these folks back working and doing something. Man, y'all don't get it. Man, all y'all folks out there who marching on Washington, y'all out there hoping Washington give you a damn handout. I don't get it. You march on Washington, and then when they say, well, I can't give you no money, oh, man, y'all don't care about it. Shut up, man. You see what I'm saying? Oh, man, I hate everybody in Washington. Oh, but can I get my check, you know, sometime? I need that $600 check so I can get some food and stuff. No, man. Go to work. I mean, get off the convoy and go to work. So the official title was a commitment march. Get your knee off our neck. Oh, my God, man. Get your knee off our necks. But they just going to take and they're just going to drag that all the way into oblivion, bud. Purity oblivion. And that's what we're going to if we ain't careful. And here's what Dr. Davidson had to say. Of course, he got some nonsense to say. You ain't even sure if he's a doctor anymore when he says stuff like this. You need to have a consistent message, okay? People's messages are inconsistent, so I can't trust them as fact. If your message is inconsistent, I can't believe you as a fact. So it says, I was very concerned, deeply concerned. about the White House event last night. 1,500 people packed shoulder to shoulder. The head of the White House Coronavirus Task Force in attendance without a mask. Oh, how dare you? No mask. How dare you? Greta Thunberg. Y'all gonna leave this on us young folks. How dare you? Oh boy, with his family and his elderly mother without a mask. And it's concerning. I'm deeply concerned. We know people weren't tested. Only people in direct contact with the president had tests done. So I think we're going to see cases come out of that, and it's just modeling bad behavior. Well, maybe it's just modeling behavior that we need to go to. Why didn't you say anything about the people over there in China having that big pool party? About 2,000-3,000 people out there, butt cheek to butt cheek. You know, they were coughing in each other's face. You know, you go up under the water, come back up. You know what I'm saying? Where were you at then? Oh, well, that don't matter. Stuff like that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We just talk about the U.S. only. But I know there's a few protests going on in other parts of the world as far as the BLM, which I don't know how they got over there. I mean, if y'all know, let me know. It's obvious that it's just an organization now, but a terrorist organization at that. But you know what most of the rest of the world is protesting? The lockdown. The lockdown. To get out of it, bump your mask. I mean, you see what I'm saying? But no, but here in America, it's all about getting rid of Trump. That's all it is, man. Everything is about getting rid of Trump. They would rather let you die of COVID-19, not give you the drugs, the HCQ that could help you. They'd rather let you die than to admit some stuff works. Because if we admit that works, then, you know, President Trump was talking about that a few months ago about how that could help us out. And we can't do that. We can't have the public think he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but it's the stuff like that it's just sickening. You know what I'm saying? And then here's what he says about the protests. It said, now when you just suppose that with what's going on in Washington, D.C. right now, people mostly wearing masks. Oh, wow. Now, true, there are social distancing issues. Hold, bud. Be consistent. Okay? They said that the masks only are as good as the social distancing now. That's what they telling me. So, hey, just because you're wearing a mask, and you out there yelling at the top of your lungs, you butt cheek to butt cheek. and but why you telling me I can't spread it in? I mean, what's the deal? You said, however, this is a public health crisis they are marching against. Systemic racism has taken so many lives in this country throughout our history. I just think that when you're marching against a public health emergency, you do every risk mitigation procedure you can, but we understand that you have to do the risk-benefit analysis, and the folks that are doing something very important today. Now, why didn't we do the risk-benefit analysis on the lockdown? Rob Davidson, let me know. I'm the type of guy who wants to know the information. Why didn't you do the risk assessment on the lockdowns, as far as what you potentially could lose as far as deaths, and deaths from the lockdown, as far as deaths of despair, overdose, things of that nature, people losing livelihoods, all that. Y'all didn't do the comparison then, but you want to do the comparison on this. But I hate to tell folks out there, but the majority of black folks that get killed are getting killed by other black folks. Do you not get it? Come on, folks. Come on, people. Get on board. Man, y'all want to ride these bandwagons of nowhere. My wagon's empty. Well, I got a few. The people who watch my channel, y'all in the wagon. Y'all know what's going on. But I mean, my wagon is, man, it can have some more people in it so we can get over this. So we can get past the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So we can, so we can look at what the true problem is for a whole lot of people here. They end up being debt slaves. They just end up, they use a credit card to pay for a credit card. You know what I'm saying? They're never ever able to get to that next rung because you can't get out from under debt. We need to start teaching people in the communities that stuff. How to be good with your money. You know, balance a checkbook. You know what I'm saying? But no, bud, you know what we know? Let's loot a Gucci. Man, I stole me a bag today and I feel like I'm a badass. Man, stop, man. That Gucci bag ain't gonna make you no better person now than it will 10 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? Man, the Gucci bag don't make no difference. A pair of Nikes don't matter. I know that was a rant. Of course, we see this cat right here. Rob Davidson. Rob Davidson. You know what I'm saying? He just got a whole lot of hypocritical things to say. and that's it. And I'm gonna show y'all this this video of what it looked like out there in Washington D.C. I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but I'll show you that clip right now. Now y'all see all these folks out here. I mean, look at all these people, bud. I mean, y'all don't think that could have been a super spreader event right there? Be spread all out. Be spread eagle. Like he's trying to get you some. It's like, COVID, come get me. You know what I'm saying? They got the folks out here outside with their masks on. I don't get it, man. But look at all this. Y'all see all this? I mean, as far as the eye can see, but folks just crowded out there. So in closing on this, Rob Davidson, I mean, do I need to worry about social distancing, or do I need to not worry about social distancing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but the CDC came out and said, "Man, we can't really tell you that the mask gonna help you when you're in close contact. We ain't got that information because they ain't none." You see what I'm saying? But he's sitting there condemning this one set of folks for gathering up, but then not condemning the other set. But it's just more noise and nonsense. I mean, you see all these folks out here. And look, man, I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. But all this, the COVID and the BLM stuff, all that has done is garner up hate in between people. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff has been used to attack Trump. I mean, that's just all there is to it. But like I said, man, I'm using not all over the place, political and all that stuff. But anybody can see this. If you can't see it, then, but I don't know, man. Clean your glasses. You know what I'm saying? They fogged up. This is just a ploy, a political ploy. That's all it is. When you won't condemn everybody who does the stuff that you say you shouldn't be doing, it's a political ploy. And the problem is people out here are just using hate, bud. They're using hate to make decisions. The hatred for Trump. So whatever Trump is against, I'm for. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. So, I mean, it don't matter what joke. Some of these people, I seen something on a campus reform video, and they were telling like racist things that somebody had said, and it's like, oh yeah, that's Trump, that's Trump. They said, well, what if I told you that's Joe Biden? Oh man. Oh, well, I just hate Trump, so I still would vote for Joe. I'm like, hold on a second. I thought you were about change and all that stuff. These folks ain't about change. They just using hatred to make a decision. And the BLM, the whole COVID thing and everything, that has allowed hatred to come in people's hearts, bud. And they're using that to make their decisions. Once you allow hate, you allow hate to make the decision for you, then, you know, the other team's won. That's it. The other side's won. That's just all there is to it. And all this is doing is people who usually wouldn't be quote unquote racist, you know, white people, black people, whatever, they letting the stuff creep into their mind. The silent majority, they be sitting there like, man, dang, all these black people are telling me that, you know, I'm racist and I'm racist. I'm a white supremacist for liking Donald Trump's. Well, dang, man, I ain't done nothing to none of them. And you see what I'm saying? It start creeping in their mind like, you know, bump them. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, you just got all this stuff spewing around. And you know what's happening the whole time that's happening? These 1%ers, they cashing in. Look at these numbers. Plus 76 billion, plus 16 billion, plus 42 billion, plus 12 billion, 12, 18, 43. They out there killing it. So why everybody else out in the street fighting over nothing? You know what I'm saying? Talking about, I want some equality. Get off your ass and go make it happen. And stop wasting all your time out here in a rally about nothing, man. I'm sorry. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when I post in the future. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.